really created the whole thing, and it's a story of their journey. It's not everything about it goes smoothly.
Ron Howard has long been recognized as one of Hollywood's most respected and successful filmmakers, but his career began long before he stepped behind the camera. From his early days as a child actor on The Andy Griffith Show, playing the beloved character of Opie Taylor, to his critically acclaimed work as a director of films such as Apollo 13 and A Beautiful Mind, Howard's journey has been marked by perseverance, talent, and a deep love for storytelling. Recently, Howard has revealed new and surprising details about his life and career that shed light on the struggles he faced behind the scenes and how they shaped him into the person he is today. Ron Howard was born on March 1, 1954, in Duncan, Oklahoma, to Rance Howard and Jean Spiegel Howard, both of whom were actors. His entry into the entertainment industry was almost predestined, given his family's roots in acting. Howard made his first appearance on television when he was just 18 months old, but it was his role as Opie Taylor on The Andy Griffith Show that made him a household name. At only 6 years old, Howard began playing the curious, wide-eyed son of Sheriff Andy Taylor, played by Andy Griffith, on one of America's most beloved TV shows. While the show's wholesome, small-town setting made it a favorite among viewers, life behind the scenes wasn't always as idyllic. Howard has shared that despite the warm environment presented on screen, there were tensions and challenges that he had to navigate, even as a young boy. He grew up quickly in an adult world, surrounded by veteran actors, crew members, and the pressures of fame. In interviews and his memoir, The Boys, a memoir of Hollywood and family, co-authored with his brother Clint Howard, Ron Howard has revealed that his experience on the set of The Andy Griffith Show was complicated. "There were moments when I was just a kid trying to understand the world, but I was also expected to be a professional," he recalled. Being a child star came with a unique set of challenges, including a loss of privacy and an overwhelming amount of attention that often made it difficult for him to feel like a normal child. One of the most poignant details Howard shared is that he witnessed behaviors and situations that no child should have to confront. In one interview, he spoke about the crew's off-camera conduct, including frequent swearing and smoking, which contributed to a rougher environment than what fans of the show might have imagined. Additionally, Howard mentioned how he was exposed to adult conversations and behavior that confused him as a child, including seeing explicit graffiti in the studio bathrooms and receiving blunt explanations from his father about certain inappropriate topics. Despite these challenges, Howard has always been quick to emphasize the positive aspects of his time on The Andy Griffith Show, particularly his relationship with Andy Griffith himself. Griffith, despite his own personal struggles, treated Howard with kindness and acted as a mentor during those formative years. Griffith's loyalty to his friends, particularly his compassion towards Howard McNear, who played Floyd the Barber after McNear suffered a stroke, left a lasting impression on Howard. This early experience with the complexities of human nature and personal loyalty would later inform Howard's approach to directing, as he sought to tell stories that reflected both the light and dark aspects of life. While The Andy Griffith Show was a critical and commercial success, not everything was smooth behind the scenes. Howard revealed that tensions often ran high, particularly between Andy Griffith and Don Knotts, who played the bumbling deputy Barney Fife. Knotts' comedic performance made him a standout on the show, earning him 5 Emmy Awards, but his success reportedly caused friction between him and Griffith. Howard explained that Griffith's fiery temper was something the cast and crew had to contend with, which created a tense atmosphere on set at times. Griffith's personal life also stood in stark contrast to his on-screen persona. While Sheriff Andy Taylor was a gentle, moral leader, Griffith was known for his temper and for having extramarital affairs. Howard recalled how Griffith and Knotts would go on double dates with their mistresses, an open secret that many on set were aware of. This contrast between the wholesome, family-friendly image of The Andy Griffith Show, she found his on-set pranks and sense of humor irritating, which led to a strained dynamic between them. However, Howard noted that before her death in 1989, Bavier reached out to Griffith to reconcile their differences, a gesture that Howard admired. It was another example of the emotional ups and downs that marked the relationships behind the scenes of a show that appeared so harmonious on screen. After The Andy Griffith Show ended in 1968, Howard continued acting, most notably on Happy Days, where he played the role of Richie Cunningham. Yet, even while he enjoyed success as an actor, Howard always had his sights set on directing. He made his directorial debut in 1977 with Grand Theft Auto, a film he co-wrote with his father. While the film wasn't a blockbuster, it marked the beginning of Howard's shift from actor to director. One of the most devastating periods in Howard's career came when he realized that transitioning from a successful child star to a respected filmmaker would not be easy. He faced constant skepticism from industry insiders who couldn't see past his role as Opie or Richie Cunningham. "People would tell me, 'You're not really a director, you're just a former child actor trying to stay relevant,'" Howard once admitted. It took years for him to shed that image and prove himself as a serious filmmaker. Howard's breakthrough as a director came with the 1984 romantic comedy Splash, starring Tom Hanks and Daryl Hannah. The film was a critical and commercial success, launching Howard into the upper echelons of Hollywood directors. From there, he directed films across a wide range of genres, including Cocoon, 1985, Willow, 1988, and Parenthood, 1989. But it was in the 1990s that Howard's career as a director truly soared. Howard's 1995 film Apollo 13 was a milestone in his career. The gripping drama about NASA's ill-fated moon mission earned him widespread acclaim and cemented his reputation as a meticulous, detail-oriented storyteller. The film was not only a box office hit, but also a critical darling, garnering multiple Academy Award nominations. Howard's ability to balance human emotion with technical accuracy made Apollo 13 a standout film of the decade. However, Howard has also opened up about the personal toll that such success took on him. The pressure to deliver hit after hit was immense, and there were times when he felt overwhelmed by the expectations placed on him. He has revealed that there were moments of self-doubt and exhaustion, particularly during the intense production schedules of films like A Beautiful Mind, 2001, which won him an Academy Award for Best Director. Howard has often credited his wife, Cheryl Alley, for helping him maintain a sense of balance throughout his career. The couple, who married in 1975, have 4 children, including actress Bryce Dallas Howard. Their marriage has endured for decades, which is a rarity in Hollywood, and Howard attributes this to open communication, mutual support, and a commitment to keeping their family life as normal as possible despite the pressures of fame. In recent years, Howard has become more reflective about his life and career. His memoir, The Boys, offers readers a candid look at his experiences growing up in Hollywood, the challenges he faced as a child star, and the lessons he learned from his parents, who worked hard to shield him and his brother from the darker aspects of the entertainment industry. Howard's revelations about the behind-the-scenes tensions on The Andy Griffith Show, his struggles with self-doubt as a young director, and the personal sacrifices he made for his career have added new dimensions to his public persona. While he remains one of Hollywood's most beloved figures, Howard's willingness to share the more difficult aspects of his journey has made his story even more compelling. Today, Ron Howard continues to leave his mark on Hollywood, not only through his own work, but also through his family's ongoing contributions to the industry. His daughter, Bryce Dallas. Howard has followed in his footsteps, becoming a successful actress and director in her own right. For Ron Howard, the legacy of his career is not just about the films he's made, but also about the lessons he's learned along the way. Lessons of perseverance, humility, and the importance of staying true to oneself. That is all for this video. We will be back soon with another informative video. Don't forget to like and share this video. Until next time.